Hey guys, it's Postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new map change video. In today's video, we're celebrating the end of Season 3, and with obviously Season 4 just around the corner in a few days, I thought I'd show you guys some of the final map changes which I've noticed just from generally exploring the map over the last week, and also some map changes which have been added in today. Okay, so starting off, we're going to start off with the biggest map change which has been added in today, which is a really awesome one, which is actually a secret new challenge. So let's switch over to that footage right here. So you can see that I'm actually diving into this brand new ship location here, and this is actually a challenge in game right now where you can grab yourself a bunch of XP, and you're probably going to need to do this because obviously XP is about to run out, and this is obviously a map change for everybody out there. It's now officially on the map. There's also a green glow at it and a bunch of smoke. You'll see that as I begin to dive into the location, but you can see as I dive into here, it's just on the side of the mountain, kind of close I guess to where Slurpee is, or where like the disco room is, on top of the mountain as I like to call it. And obviously this is a new spaceship challenge which is Astro, which is really interesting because when you get here you actually see that the ship is open. So what does this mean for the Fortnite storyline? Potentially, I'm guessing this probably means that the Fortnite storyline is going to expand a little bit with these astronauts and possibly could actually show some interesting stuff on the lines of these. We'll explore that in a little bit in a second, but if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, do consider smashing that subscribe. It really does mean the world to me, and we're getting so close to 600,000. Let's see if we can hit it before November. I think we can, so thank you everyone doing that. I'm your #1 map change source for daily map change content, so you want to stay up to date with daily map changes as they happen daily. I'll cover them on the channel for you guys. It's a great place to be, and obviously with Season 4 coming in a few days, I'll be covering all the map changes there as well for you guys, as well as storyline, update news, and so much more. Okay, so let's jump back into the drone view and show obviously where the ship is in the drone view. I'm going to be doing it at night time because we haven't done a map change video in the night in a very long time. Now do consider some of the map changes I'm going to show in today's video may have been in the game for a few days or so, but I just wanted to go over them because they're ones that I haven't mentioned in the past. So here's the ship. Obviously we know that it's officially open. This is something to do with the storyline, and here's a little kind of like inside to someone that actually sent me something on Twitter which relates back to the Season X trailer. Is that the ship in the background? I don't know. I thought it was kind of a cool little concept which they sent me. I really did like it, so I thought I'd put it in today's video so you guys can check that out. Don't forget guys, if you're going to be buying the Season 4 Battle Pass, go and enter in code Postboxpat. Thank you everyone considering to support me on that Battle Pass. Here is a few shout outs to everybody supporting me right now, ready for the Battle Pass. If you guys haven't got anyone entered in, or you want to go and support the channel further, it helps out through these difficult times. Thank you everyone considering to enter in code Postboxpat for the Season 4 Battle Pass. I am actually going to be doing some giveaways via my Discord, so if you aren't already part of the Discord, make sure you pop in. It's not exactly going to be Battle Pass giveaways, we're actually doing something different related to something which I mentioned in yesterday's video, but if you're not in the Discord, pop in after this video. Okay, so what do we have here? Well, we've got a lot of different stuff going on the map, and that is actually some side stuff. So just before we jump into all of this, I'd just like to say, if we can get to 10,000 likes on today's video, I will produce this video that I've got for you guys ready to go. I've captured footage from every single week from a drone sky point of view and a drone land point of view, flying around the entire map so we can compare every single week of water changes. If you'd like to see that video, get 10,000 likes on this video and I'll produce it for you guys very soon. I can't wait to do it, so let's hope to get 10,000 likes. It's really going to be awesome. Let's try and aim for it. And comment down below your favorite map change this season. I'd love to read through some of the comments and heart as many as I can. First off, I want to take us over to Pleasant Park because there's a few map changes which I have actually noticed recently, which I don't think I've picked up on in the past. I don't think many people have picked up on these. So one of them is actually the zip line. So the zip line actually fell over. You can see it here. I didn't actually suspect this, and I only just noticed it the other day, but this zip line, the wind turbine, has actually fell to the ground, and they've rearranged the zip line on here. You can kind of see it nicely, and I think it's a nice little change. Obviously this was added in a while back, but I thought I'd put it in today's video because it's a great little map change. Also, we've got the house over here, which is officially now kind of changed a little bit. This was a little bit different at the start of the season, but now with the broken car, etc., it looks a lot more different, obviously with the water lowering and lowering. Pleasant's still got that render glitch, which probably could mean we'll see some changes here over at Season 4. We all know that this season's been a crazy season with all the map changes, and obviously Risky has still got a bunch of map changes out as well. All the cars got cleared out, and you can see that we have the remaining of these metal cars, so that's really nice to see. As we rotate over a little bit further to this side of the map, I wanted to actually go over something pretty interesting. You know that fatal fields over here. Why am I calling it Fatal Fields? Frenzy Farm. I always call it Fatal because Fatal used to be one of my favourite locations. The wind turbines and zip lines were here also. They've been removed as well. So these are just little things that I've noticed and just things I want to pick up on as we go through. One of my favourite flashbacks, which we're going to do right now, is at this section here. You can see that we're flashing back to the No Sweat Insurance building and a flashback to the Piranha Island. These are two major changes which I absolutely loved, and I'm really upset that they went. I think they were big for the storyline. The No Sweat storage building had some huge Easter eggs in, like Midas's chair and the gnome Easter egg, and now we're kind of in the remains of obviously that being completely vanished, as well as obviously the Piranha Island, which was a really cool Easter egg which vanished as well. So that's a real big shame. They were over at this location here, obviously, that we know by obviously Steamy Stacks and the area with No Sweat on this right side. So really nice stuff there as we continue going through. Okay, so moving over to this back section of the map, we know that we have this little island over here. Now this generally was something that I really did like as well. This really didn't have much meaning to it, but it got added in, I guess, for a few extra chests. So this was in a new edition, which I was added in a while back, but I thought I'd put it in today's video because it's a nice little Easter egg. So while we're over here, we've talked about this Easter egg in the past, and I actually want to show up some more details to it. So if we head into building number 4, and if we go inside number 4, which is an interesting number, do you get it? Number 4, season 4. I think that's kind of cool, isn't it? Number 4, season 4. They've got this plan in Fortnite. So as we head into here and head into the basement, we obviously know that if we go through this back wall here, we've got this like kind of glowing thing here on the floor, which even has a light directly put on it, and it makes a cool sound when we visit it. Now we've already explored this in a video and showed off the sound, etc. But what's really cool about this little symbol on this box is if we actually head over to Coral Chorus, you can see something very, very similar to it. So let's fly on over there and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean by this. You guys will see it when I get closer to it. I think it's kind of interesting to think that potentially over at the Coral location, or Coral Castle should I say, we're going to see something really, really cool Easter egg regarding this rocks type structure, and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean when we get there. Now it's going to be a little bit difficult to find, but we're going to try our best to kind of locate it for you guys because these things can be a little bit hard. Here's a little screenshot of what someone actually sent me on Twitter of it, and here's what it looks like. And obviously we're going to be having some render issues around here, so we might not even be able to get it to fully render in. Coral Castle still got its major render issues, as if something's going to change or something, so not too sure what's going on in this section. But take a little look at the screenshot which someone sent me on Twitter right here instead. You can see it here, and obviously this is that same symbol that we just saw on the chest. So I generally do think that this is a major change. Obviously that chest is key as well. Seeing that that actually has a symbol change is really key for the storyline, and definitely something which we should all kind of keep our eyes peeled for, because I'm guessing that this sort of stuff will be something to do with season 4, because it's funny that it's in the number building 4, isn't it? You know what I mean? You don't usually see that sort of stuff. Okay, continuing on around the map, some more notable map changes which I want to give honourable mentions to. Obviously the lovely sky of the night sky in Fortnite, hence why I'm doing it at night, because we don't really do these map change videos at night, but obviously over at Sweaty Sands. So Sweaty Sands still has its beach-like textures. We know that this was covered in trash at the start, and it also has its kind of huge basketball hoop which still remains here. Hopefully this will all be still here in season 4, as well as obviously the pier. This is a strange one. The pier actually got fixed. I don't know when or why this happened, but it's cool to see that they're still reporting on it, but they've got nothing to report on it. It completely got fixed up, and some more render issues over at Softies. So some interesting stuff going on again with that side of stuff. I'm guessing these render issues just were never fixed by Fortnite in the replay, and obviously there's going to be no more updates now until season 4 is going to pop in a few days. So this is the final kind of like celebration of the map. Now the next little map change I wanted to go over was the Gnome Storyline flashback type thing, which we've talked about. Now I wasn't too sure what was going on with this, so hence why we're covering it here, and obviously going to the little shack which is just around the corner over here. So this was actually a location which was used a lot last season for the storyline of the gnomes and obviously teddy bears, but now we don't really have anything going on other than kind of like a massive flashback. The gnome is back in the prison, he's there, and obviously if we continue going a little bit further, we obviously have the teddy bears here as well, which haven't actually moved or done anything, and we still have a picture of the chapter 2 map. So you know, I didn't really expect, sorry, chapter 2 season 2 map, I didn't really expect much really to actually kind of stay like this, but it did stay like this, which is very strange. And if we keep looking around, we should see the gnomes around here trying to siege it as well. Can we spot them? Let's see if we can spot them, or have they completely gone? Okay, yeah, they're here. We've got a pair of gnomes over here, and we've got a few more pairs. If we continue going around, I'm sure we'll spot a few others, but I can't exactly remember where the locations were. Here they are as well. So we've got a few gnomes ready to siege this building, and it's just kind of like reset. So Something strange is going on. I'm guessing maybe this season might have been programmed before last season or built at the same time at Epic. As we know, Epic were a few seasons ahead, so they're like 3 or 4 seasons ahead. So I'm guessing what they've done there is they've programmed the previous season leading into this one. So yeah, some really nice stuff there. I apologize for not really showing too many new map changes in today's video because there isn't really any. Obviously, I'm just showing off some of my favorite, most honorable mentions this season. Another great honorable mention is the addition of the actual new chair store, which is outside of Catty Corner. Now I have a feeling Catty Corner may get removed and we may see the removal of this chair store because this is where the rift is going to open up supposedly in the next few days leading up to season 4, and I'll cover it in a map change video as we get closer to it. But here's a little bit of footage of that rift again for those wondering about that. There's that rift. I know a lot of people are excited for that, and that is probably going to be the next big map change after the spaceship landing, which we just saw. Now over at the chair store, which is over by here, we know that this is probably one of my favorite map changes this season. This is only because it's a big flashback to the reference of the original chair store from obviously chapter 1. You can see that here, there's a lot of chairs and a lot of stuff going on here. So the chair store is actually in a good state, and it actually is very similar shape to the original one. The original one actually had 4 pieces, I believe, on its down floor and a little bit on the upper floor as well. And it had TVs and stuff in, so I'm guessing this is probably what it's going to be. Now if this doesn't get destroyed with the rift, which is going to open up here, then I'm guessing this will probably be removed and built elsewhere. So yeah, really nice stuff. It never really got cleared up, this section. Unfortunately, nothing really happened here, but obviously the rift is going to open up ready for this. It's going to be absolutely huge, and I'm very excited to see where things are going to go. Now moving over to the Redacted Bunker, the car actually got removed from this, by the way. There used to be a car here. For those that used to land in here, you'll notice that there used to be a car actually driving up here, and there used to be a car pass here as well. Now these actually both got removed with the removal of cars and never re-added, so kind of a little Easter egg map change there for those who like to see the removal of map changes rather than the addition of them. So obviously this door is still yet to be closed. I don't know if anything will happen at this section, but it's very exciting to see that possibly this could be a big area of POI in the future. For those wondering about Midas, he is still alive as well. This is confirmed in Donald Mustard's tweet you can see on screen right now, and yep, that is pretty big news as well for everybody in the Fortnite community. Thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. It really does mean the world to me, and obviously I have got a bunch of other map changes coming for one final episode for this season's map change videos. It's actually going to be a really awesome one, and it's actually a comparison of all of the different stages of water. I'm probably going to only pick 4 of them because if I do any more it gets a bit crowded on the screen, but for those that don't know, I actually recorded the entire map, an entire lap of the map of each week of each water stage. So I'm going to be producing a video of that for you guys. If you'd like to see that, like I said before, smash a like on the video. It'd be great to see if you guys would like to see that. Let's try and aim for 10k likes. Thank you so much for watching today's map change video. Once again, it's been a great season. Let me know in the comments which your favorite map change was, and once again, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Postboxpat signing out.